This is harder to do this way, guys, it really is. Stand him on his head, grab his tail, get a good grip. Now what I'm going to do, remember I had you guys draw lines. You don't have to, but you can see where they go. Right down his neck. They come out right beside his neck, right there. Stand him up, get a good grip. Aim your knife towards his spine. You're just using the first 2 inches of your blade. Aim your blade towards the spine, press. Right down. Come out by his neck. Alright? Grab him here. Now this is the hardest thing. The reason you want to tuck it in, see where that corner of the tail is? Tuck it in by that tail. The reason you want to aim to the center is so you stay as close to that spine as you can, so when you hit this bone, which I just did, because I'm talking, you want to hit the pelvis, not the hip. You can go through the pelvis, you can't get through the hip bone. And you should end up with a spine that's super thin.
That also takes out the oysters.
The oysters.
Yeah, the oysters are gone. They're stuck on
Do you
here.
want the oysters or no?
It depends on how you cut it. If you cut it this way, you cannot get oysters.
And she said if you get the oysters out, it'll give you an extra
It's
point.
an extra point if you have the oysters, so you do it the other way.
If you keep the oyster on the...
Yeah, and I'll show you how to do that. It's the next cut. You cut it this way, there's no way to save the oysters. The oysters are right here. And right here, they're cut in half. So, here's his keel bone, remember? Cut the cartilage at the top, right? That white. Scrape the bone, and then cut the cartilage that's on either side of that keel bone. Because this tissue, see how you want it over? I'm just breaking it. Now, this looks like a butterfly, right? Some here, some there. See the dots that are on the wings of the butterfly? Some go on the dots. Put your hands on either side of his keel. You can feel the keel right here. That's where he's at. See these dots right here? Oh, see those look like butterfly wings, right? Yeah. See the dots on the wings? Put your thumbs on the dots. Grab his keel, snap it. One side pops up, put your thumb on it, snap the other side. This pulls straight out. Now, the only thing holding the bird together is his wishbone, because we didn't take it out. Hear it? I just cut the wishbone.
Should we take it up first?
You can, if you want, but I wouldn't cut it this way. I'd do it the other way. That's why I'm showing you the other way second. Okay. Smooth the skin so the breast has got good skin on it. Natural cut of the leg and thigh. See it? Nice. Aim it towards the thigh. Oops. Wrap him up. There you go. Smooth the skin on the breast. Got the natural cut of the leg and thigh. Go right through it. Leg and thigh. Turn him inside out. See that line right there? Fat side right through the joint. There he is. There's that line. Put your knife right on the leg side. Go straight down.
I think I can officially save my family money
I
on
did that.
chicken.
Oh, I bought one. $4. And you know you use the carcass for chicken salad.
Yep. Now we got to take the pelvis off of this. That's what this whole mess is, right here.
Chef, it seems there's a lot of waste involved with this method compared to the other.
Actually, you end up with the same.
Okay.
It just looks different. I'll show you why. On this, the pelvis has got to come off, right? See that flap of skin? Anna, you're left-handed, so you're going to do it this way. I'll do it backwards for you, so it's easier to see. Just lift that flap, grab your knife, and cut right at the base of it. All you're doing is cut the tissue, see? Because what you want to do is get your thumb in there. Grab that bone, snap it, so you can see the ball joint. All that's garbage.
Anything past the ball joint
Is garbage. That goes there. Okay? There's our leg and thigh. Now you guys are going to grill this. See all this? You don't want all that excess skin. So you can trim it. So that's stock. Now,
the prints, the feathers.
yeah, if you got feathers. But if you see a bunch of extra fat here, guys, scrape it out. When you grill this, that fat melts and causes flame.
Oh yeah, we
Ready
don't
to
want to cause a grill fire, huh?
Sorry.
How often do you get grill fires?
What you don't want, the reason you don't want to grill fire is it makes your chicken taste like gasoline.
Yeah, sure.
So, there's that bite. Now again, we're going to take the pelvis off. Lift that big flap of skin, it's easy to see. All you're going to do is cut right underneath it. There's a bone there, you can see the bone is right there. Stick your thumb under the bone, pop it.
The other way it comes out already.
It
right?
stays on the bird. Yeah, this is a lot more work, guys.
More manually.
It is. There's more manual labor in this one. Trim him up. Yeah, there's more manual labor in an 8-way cut than in the French. There. Now, we have to have one boneless, skinless, and one airline. You want to airline the first one, so if you screw it up, you got a second shot at it. Okay? So, the first thing we want to do, get the stinky feathers out of the way, we want to fix the wing. See, I'm right at below the elbow on the chicken side. What I'm doing is I'm cutting all of the tendons that are holding the wing together, making the wing work. Take my fingers and pinch that bone really tight. This hand, put it kind of flat. Don't twist. Whatever you do, don't twist. You'll leave the cartilage on it. You're going to snap it straight down, but you're going to pull a little bit towards it, just a little pressure, and snap. See how nice that bone comes out? No, you don't have. I didn't make you cut the tip. Now we've got to bone this breast. The ribs are holding it on, and there's a wishbone right here. See it? You can take the wishbone out if you want. It's sometimes easier to take it out early. Maybe don't throw that in the stock pot. Or you can come down here. Do you see this bone here? I call him a finger bone. Stick your blade underneath it. Use it for a handle, and just let the meat fall away. Because all it's doing is resting on the back of these ribs. Just hold the finger bone and just slice straight down along the rib cage. See it? Because, do you guys see this bone right here? See this one here? It's kind of dark purple. That's the bone we're looking for. That's our shoulder. We're just going to whack that out. Okay. This is the bone we're looking for next. See it right there? Because what we're looking for, it's not connected to the ribs anymore, right? We're looking for the tenderloin. See the tender? It's right here. We want to keep that attached as best we can so we don't mess with it. But what we're looking for is this white tendon up at the top that's attaching the tenderloin to the shoulder blade. See the white guy right there? Just cut it and then get it out of your way. See, the tip of the tenderloin will peel back. Don't take him off. Just peel him out of your way. Then you kind of roll this. See this white sac that's inside? There's your wishbone. That's where it attaches, guys. Do you see this white sac right there? That bright white sac? It runs this way. See what I'm doing with my fingers? I'm pressing him upwards and pushing the breast down. I want to be able to see that, because what I got to do is I got to just cut it open so I can see inside of it. I'll show you what I'm looking for. I'm looking for the shoulder blade, the two pockets. Let me open it up real good so you can see. See that ball joint? And here's the breast, right? That ball joint is the top of this wing. Okay, can you guys see that? If I cut here, the wing stays on the rib. If I cut on this side of the ball, see where the top of see this bone here? The top of the shoulder and the ball joint hook together. You cut right between them, and that will stay on the breast. If you cut on this side of it, it stays on the rib. So you just cut right down between them. Once you can see that, just follow the bone straight down. You're done. Trim this puppy off. You have an airline breast. See how the wings stay attached? The whole trick is knowing which side of the ball joint to cut on. We're going to trim him up because we want him to look a little nicer. Spread the skin nice and even. Trim any excess skin. Trim that kind of pointy. Any excess fat, we want to keep that tendon attached. All set. There's an airline breast. That means this one's looking pretty good. I'll make this one airline and then pick the one I like the best to be the prettiest, right? So again, to airline it, go around, cut his tendon, push the bone, make sure you cut through everything that's in your way. You want, if these tendons are disconnected, you can't snap the anything out. Good grip with these fingers. I always do this with the back towards me. If I do it this way, I leave the cap on. So I always do it with the back towards me. There we go.
What do you do if you mess up?
You have to scrape that white cap off with your blade. Now we're looking for the finger bone, right? I'm going to cut all that icky excess skin off. See the finger bone right there? Underneath. Use it for a handle. Let the chicken fall away. Yeah, just scrape it off the back of the ribs. That's all you're doing, is you're just cutting off the back of the ribs. See the ribs? All I'm doing is cutting them. That's all I'm doing, guys. Can you see them up? I'm just cutting them away from the ribs. Okay. Now I need to be aware there's a wishbone. Can you guys see it right here? Yep. Just know it's in there. Sometimes, and it's pointy. See how sharp it is? That'll poke you. That'll cut you. So what a lot of times I do, I always take the wishbones out first, guys, but if I know it's still in there, I'll take a minute and cut it out, just to keep myself from getting stabbed.
Yeah.
Just to get him, I expose him so I know where he's at. It will cut you, when you're doing a lot of chicken, it'll cut you almost every time. Because it's like a needle. It's super, super sharp.
Yeah,
Okay.
you don't want that to be in somebody's meal.
No, no. Now see, we're looking for the
Right.
shoulder blade. Do you see it? You see the shoulder bone right there? That's what we're looking for, that shoulder bone right there. Top of our tenderloin, see it? There's the tendon right there. Whack the tendon, push it back out of your face, bend it up so you can find the white sac. See, here's the wing, right? See that white sac? Split it open, go right in the center, and you'll be able to see the ball joints. There they are. As soon as you can see them, all you gotta do is cut down between them, and you're done. Got another airline breast. Now we'll decide which one has the nicer skin. I think this one looks a little prettier, maybe. Yeah, a little extra fat. Maybe we'll use him.
That one looks thicker.
Yeah, this one's thicker. That would make a nicer presentation. So I just trim him up, make him pretty, right? So we'll decide, we'll make him. We'll use him. Let's make this guy boneless, skinless. You want to see how easy it is to do boneless, skinless on an airline? Open it up, find the ball, cut around it. That's it. Wing's gone. That's why doing the French method is easier, you'll see. Strip the skin. You got a boneless, skinless chicken breast right there. You trim all that little excess fat off, that kind of stuff. There. That's all you do. You want the tenderloin attached. Okay, if you can, keep the tender attached. That's it. That's an 8-way cut. Now that's a lot of work. Okay.